Raising Joan. Here's my mommy and daddy from F and from F.
Friend of ours dropped over to the house last week. Boy, he looked tired, real shaky, sort of pale and drawn. I said, tell me, how are things going with you there, Jack? And he said, oh, not too bad. Passed out on the lawn. When he came to, he was, kind of crying the blues. Apparently the bosses where he works have been kind of giving him the screws. He's gone 64 days without one single raise, which I guess is something only a company man would do.
Complain, 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 complain. Is that the best use he can make of his brain? Beef and wine are his menu, it seems. Too bad, hard luck, rough go, tough beans.
I agree. We all sat down at the kitchen table and we talked and he listened, which I think is the way it should be. We said a man who complains got kind of like a boil on his butt. No matter where he sits, it just don't feel good. You grumble to me almost constantly while you and yours and who knows who else is sitting in the lap of luxury. But I'll tell you something, the seat of your pain is so close to your brain, you're over your ends as far as you can see.
Complain, 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 complain. Is that the best use he can make of his brain? Sorrow and suffering and moaning and tears. Why, he hasn't smiled in 15 years.
Complain, 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 complain. Continual griping's a terminal pain. I'm getting kind of tired of his company. There must be someone else for me. Why, there's more crabs in the sea.
Oh, not bad. How about you? Yeah, we went to the club Saturday night. Oh, not too bad. Jim and Fred. Yeah. You going this week? Yeah, me too. Jim and Fred. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay, I can talk. We're not busy. Yeah, well, I thought maybe I'd wear the pink blouse, but then I wore it last week with the blue skirt, and I thought maybe this week... Nancy? Nancy? Hello? Hello?
Hello? I'm a customer.
Just a minute, sir.
Sorry.
Number 39.
Oh, come on.
39 is next.
Tootsie, I'm the only one here.
Are you number 39?
Okay.
Okay, 40. Number 40 is next.
Here, I'm number 39.
Sorry, sir, you're too late.
Look,
Number...
I'm everyone. I must be next. Am I next? Unless you got a call to make or something.
You're next.
Okay.
Very well, sir. May I help you?
Yes. I'd like to return my lawnmower.
You buy it here?
No, I bought it in Poland.
Okay, have you got your sales slip?
Yes, I do.
Got your charge card receipt? Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely shape.
Thank you.
Okay.
So are you.
What seems to be the problem with the lawnmower?
Well, maybe I'm being picky, Maybe it's supposed to do this. I don't know. I was cutting the lawn, it blew up.
You put gas in it?
Yes.
There you go.
I want my money back.
You bring the lawnmower in with you?
Sort of.
Is that it?
That's all I could find.
Okay, when did this happen?
Yesterday.
Well, why didn't you bring it in yesterday?
I had to bury the dog.
Okay, well, frankly, sir, a lot of these lawnmowers have been exploding, and we do, however, stand behind our products.
Well, I wouldn't stand too close behind this one. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a break on this. I'll take a refund.
No. No refund. We will, however, give you a new lawnmower.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want a new lawnmower. I want my money back.
Okay? We'll give you 2 new lawnmowers.
No, excuse me. I think you had your brain permed. I don't want an exploding lawnmower, okay? And I don't want 2 or 3 or 1,000 exploding lawnmowers. All right? Still with me? What I want is my money back.
Okay. You're going to have to take your claim to the manufacturer.
And where's the manufacturer?
Ireland.
Oh, that makes sense. Hang in there, Toots.
41.
Complain, complain. Is that the best use you can make of your brain? Find something that can make you smile.
Don't just buy it because you like the style.
Have a free home trial.
Let that be a lesson to me.
Thank you. And please welcome our guest, Miss Kathy Stewart.
New beginnings are for everyone. Sometimes a person has no choice. It's not so easy to start over. But then some people hear this voice and it says, well, I'm not happy what's going down for me, and maybe you can come along. But babe, I'm going if it's the last thing that I do. There's got to be something more for me. When new beginnings are for everyone, but now I know I've got no choice. It won't be easy to start over. But babe, you know I hear this voice and it says, there's something out there, go and get it. 'Cause you were meant to stand in line. Don't stop to think, oh, you regret it. If you don't act now, you'll lose your mind. But I'm not standing here no more to tell you why. I feel the time is right for me. I'm gonna go right and grab it and ride as far as I can go. And if I get caught without a ticket, well then at least, baby, I'll know. The new beginnings are for everyone. Sometimes a person has no choice. It's not so easy to start over. But babe, you know I hear this voice and it says, new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings.
Time now for Steve's Fairy Tales. Steve?
Thank you, Morag. Oh, boys and girls. Tonight's fairy tale is called Aladdin's Lamp. Once upon a time, long, long ago, before there was a Persia and before there was a Mongolia, there was a Turkey. A 13-year-old boy named Aladdin. And he would frequently dishonor his father and mother. He would often short-sheet the tablecloth and put assorted hair in the salad. He tried to convince his sister that he was an only child. And his parents took him to see a child psychiatrist because they felt he was perceptually handicapped and hyperactive. But the psychiatrist said, no, he's just a jerk. And his parents were very disappointed and vowed next time to go to a psychiatrist who could use the business. Anyway, on Aladdin's 14th birthday, his grandfather gave him an old lamp. And Aladdin graciously accepted the gift, saying, this lamp is a real surprise to me, considering the fact that I specifically asked for a slot car set. I realize, however, that at your age you have the memory of a yam, and if I had your eyesight, I too might find this lamp attractive. Nevertheless, I appreciate the thought. I trust you kept the bill. The grandfather was quite upset at this and passed away. And this in turn upset Aladdin, who knew he was now stuck with the lamp. So he took it up to his room and started polishing it. When suddenly there was a burst of smoke out of the lamp, and the smoke turned into a giant muscle man that said, "I am the genie of the lamp. I have been stuck alone inside that thing for 10,000 years. Where's your sister?" "What about the 'your wish is my command' stuff?" demanded Aladdin. To which the genie responded, "Grab a cab, stinkface, it's over." And from that day forward, the genie stayed with Aladdin's sister, who soon got all of her wishes: a Corvette, a mink, and an apartment. And when Aladdin asked his father why the genie didn't grant any of his wishes, the wise old man answered, "Well, Aladdin, I guess you rubbed him the wrong way."
Bit of a groaner.
Like a rotten child.
A groaner.
I get it.
Oh.
You know, we get a lot of mail. Some of it's nice. And we got this letter, and we thought that we might mention something about it because it seemed to be a really good cause. It's from a group called the Parents Anonymous Association. Now, what this is mainly a telephone service. It's in 31 countries across the country.
31 countries.
I mean, 31 cities.
So far, we're one country.
31 cities across the country, and is a 24-hour phone-in service for parents who are having trouble parenting, who find that their children are, you know, past the point. They can't cope with them. They don't know what to do with them, and they're having trouble. And, you know, if they could talk to somebody and maybe get a little bit of help, a little bit of whatever,
Macaroni?
you know.
What's a guess?
A little bit of, you know.
Cabbage rolls. How many syllables?
Support. That they could make. I mean, this is a serious. I wish you wouldn't joke so much.
I'm not
because
joking.
This is very serious, and I think it's a great thing. And that if you are having a little problem, why don't you look in the phone book and see if there's a Parents Anonymous Association in your city. It's someone to call any time of the day or night. Volunteers will answer the phone and talk to you and try and help you with your problem. And they offer other services too if you're interested in getting help or becoming one of the volunteers. I think that's really a terrific thing to do.
It's a good thing, because we know, we are parents ourselves, and having children is something that, like the fellow in the complaint department, you can't take it back even if it blows up, but you're pretty well stuck with the kid, and sometimes it gets pretty frustrating to be a parent. This is a good service. We have Maxie, who introduces us every week. He's quite a character himself. The other night, for instance, he was up in his bed kicking the wall, which we couldn't afford a soccer ball. So I went up and I said, "Max, please don't do that." And I went downstairs. He started kicking the wall again. I went up to punish him, as I do. And he turned to me and he said, "I don't know what I'm doing." So I thought anybody who at 3 years old complete insanity is too much for me. So I'll be calling these people tomorrow. Marie's going to sing a really nice song for us now.
It's about children too.
You look really nice tonight, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Nice buttons. Way too many of them, though.
It ain't no miracle being born. People doing it every day. And it ain't no miracle growing up. People just grow that way. So it goes, like it goes, like the river flows, and time just rolls right on. And maybe what's good gets a little bit better, and maybe what's bad gets a God. And bless the child of the working man. She knows too soon who she is. And bless the hands of the working man. He knows his soul is his. So it goes like it goes, like the river flows, and time just rolls right on. And maybe what's good gets a little bit better, and maybe what's bad. So it goes like it goes, like the river flows, and time just rolls right on. And maybe what's good gets a little bit better, and maybe what's bad gets gone.
Hi, we're here at the Comedy Club this week to see Ted Walliton.
Thank you. I'm in trouble with the law again. I don't mind. I figure traffic violations. If you break the law, I figure you have to be punished. I just don't like the way they do it sometimes. Because when they pull you over, they tend to ask silly questions. No, you went through a stop sign back there. Do you see that stop sign? I said, no, I'm sorry. No, I didn't. As if you're going to admit it. Yeah, I saw it. I didn't think it was for me, though. And in Toronto, they have unmarked police cars that drive up and down the roads, and they pull you over with a little light they have on the hood that says, "Police, stop." I hate that. So make my own sign. "Police, stop." Sorry, can't read while driving. If you go to Montreal, the police there are a little bit more laid back. You can get away with a little more. It's summer, driving down the road, you got a can of beer between your legs. Get pulled over. Excuse me, is that beer there? Yes, it is. Can I have some? You can't get away with that in the States. If you go through Georgia, get pulled over by a state trooper, you got problems. Two guys come to your car. One guy's got a machine gun, the other guy's got a grenade. You got 10 seconds. Give me your license. He said to me, "You're going 85 miles an hour, boy. Speed limit in these parts, 55. I said, "God, I'm really sorry, but I come from Canada, and, well, we don't have any speed limits." He bought it. It seems when you go to a small town in, like, Georgia, they don't know all that much that goes on up here. You know, I walk into a store, buy a case of Bud, and pay with Canadian Tire money. So what say it? That's our first Prime Minister, McDonald? Actually, the joke's on us because it's worth more than the real stuff is. I find that when I drive around, I think there are a lot of people who experience weird things, and I wonder if they're on some kind of drugs. Have you pulled up to a stoplight and seen somebody in the car beside you singing? But they have tests now. They've always had a test to see if you're impaired on alcohol, but they have one now for people who are on drugs as well. So they pull you over and they pull out a balloon, and if you eat it, then you know you're high. Thank you very much.
My name is Thomas Edison. I'm not big in medicine, but I likes to tinker around, heaven knows. Relatives would point and laugh till I made the phonograph. I'm the father of disco, as my record shows. This is my greatest plan. It cost over 40 grand. I've been unsuccessful 1,000 times, but I finally made it work. I'm not such a stupid jerk. Ain't it fantastic the way it shines?
Tommy, 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 won't you turn out the light? You've had that thing on almost half the night. How can I sleep when the room's so bright? You're giving our neighbors an awful fright. The hydro bill's gonna be out of sight. Tommy, 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 won't you turn out the light?
The Wizard of Menlo Park will never be in the dark, not like Whitney, Pasteur, and Marconi. Alexander Graham Bell, I helped him, but he'll never tell. You get hung up when you work with a phony. But this is my biggest coup, a light bulb that glows for you. I'll keep the glory, but the power's for sale. I've labored incessantly to shine incandescently, a current idea that can never fail.
Tommy, 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 won't you turn out the light? All that BS makes me uptight. Your brilliant idea isn't really so bright. I lie here alone and it just isn't right. Is that the only thing you can turn on at night? Tommy, 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 won't you turn out the light? Kill that light.
I'm here. What an inventive guy. Helpless like Kathy Stewart and Ted Walliton.
Bad luck, heartache, losing but too tired to fight. But if you take care of someone who loves you, then everything will turn out right. If you take care of someone who loves you, then everything will turn out right.
Time to turn out the light tonight.